Wow, it's been a long time since I've been on camera. Hey guys, my name is Thomas and I'm the creator of the Hey guys, my name is Thomas. I'm the creator of the Create You CSU Create You. My name is Thomas. That it is, Edward. That it is. Video. I just wanted to give you a little. Wow, I am messing this up. It has been a while, hasn't it? But my camera laughs at me a lot. Hey guys, my name is Thomas. I'm the creator of the CSU Create You video. I wanted to just show you, give you a little background look at how the video came together, what I did, and some of the key features of that video, and I'll let you look at it too. So, let's go. I think I finally got it.
Hey, I'm Alexis Lyon, a student here at Columbus State University. I am currently a sophomore, and I aspire to graduate with a major in nursing to pursue my purpose and passion in life. One thing I've learned since being Columbus State University Cougar is that hard work and dedication is necessary to make your dreams truly come to life. I've already accomplished so many things while attending school here. I fully intend on continuing to reach my goals throughout my time here and throughout my life afterwards. I will achieve this by being focused, determined, persistent, and most importantly, by being myself. CSU helped me create the best version of myself. What will you create? Columbus State University, creative to the core.
Alright, now you've seen the video, let's see what's going on with it. Alright, so we got our timeline here, pretty straightforward, simple, all the way up until you get, you've got our kind of climax thing. You can see our story within our timeline. It's pretty straightforward, same, and then it kind of starts to work its way up in depth until we get about right here in the 42-second range. We've got stacks of audio layers down here. That's what this bottom part is right here, and then we've got our we've got our audio layers right here, what I'm moving around, and then we've got, if I can bring these back, and we've got our video layers right there. So of course you've got, and it's pretty thick right here. So right here, I don't know if you noticed or not. If you did, congratulations, keen ears. But if you did not, this whole part right here, this is all, every sound in here is fake. I kept the audio from the video itself and I use it for kind of like a background depth thing. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like to keep the actual raw audio and kind of dumb it down and put it in the back just to give it some depth. So you have some depth in here. I'll show you. Let's see. Here we are. We've got our video file, and right now you're gonna hear nothing but the raw audio. So that's the raw audio from the footage. So I keep that just for like a background depth thing, and then with that, I've paired together our music, of course, which. So we've got our background noise, and that's our music. Okay, this is another layer for video audio, and then under that we've got our, I believe this is changed. Yeah, that's changed. That's changed. So all this audio is recorded using a microphone in a studio with different items. So we use those gloves, those actual gloves, with some foam pads, and we did that to create these punching noises down here. I'll show you that. That right there, that's a punching noise. You hear that? Right there. Oh yeah, and that wasn't there before, because if we mute that, I didn't mute it. Nothing. You don't get any punching noise. There's no depth. So we add that punch in there. And we add in, let's see, what's this? Is more background noise or something, more chains, I believe, just to give it that realistic depth. When I shot this film, or when I shot this piece of the commercial, the actual audio, my microphone was broken at the time, and I had just figured out when I got there the jack where you plug it in had completely been apart in half. So when it got there, I was like, oh crap, we have no real good audio. We're gonna be using the microphone on the camera, which is no bueno, not good. So I ended up just having to make the decision to have to go back and redo it all in post-production. So all this audio, all of the audio that you hear in this video, or this part right here of the video, all of that is done in post-production and redone later. So I think it came together very nicely. I don't think you'd really notice it unless you were looking for it, but now that I've told you, you're never going to be able to forget it.
Persistent.
So right here we've got the hula hoop. That was actually using the microphone. That was before it broke, and that, you know, ended up turning out really good. I didn't know how the hula hoop sound was gonna do with the I believe all the audio, though, the parts where she's talking, persistent, determined, all that part is done with the microphone on, not on set, but in post-production we redid that, so we'd get really a really beefy depth kind of feel to the audio. So I just, you know, doing this to show y'all that there's a lot that goes into this kind of stuff, and there's a lot. It's crazy. So right here, this is the minute version, 60 seconds. It was originally a 1 minute and 50-second video, and to become an advertisement it had to be shortened, and we added about three sentences. I don't know if they're sentences or not, I'm trying to remember. It was like 3 little lines of text, and then we had to add all this good stuff in. I was sent the templates themselves, so we had the Create You template and the Columbus State University template and the Creative to the Core template, and they just sent me these random pictures of like the circle that you see in there. And I see they have a lot of billboards around here. If you drive around in Columbus, you'll see a lot of billboards with these big red circles on them, and it'll have a picture behind it. It'll say basically what we've got up here. It'll say Create You, and then it'll have a picture behind it of some person working, doing something involving the school. So I thought, well, what if we took that and we made it, instead of just keeping it still, because that's boring, let's make it more intuitive. Let's make it in depth, you know, make it move, make it have fun. So so I took this little red circle and I, you know, through this last piece right here, I'm sure you watched it.
Columbus State University. Creative.
Excuse my 4K choppiness I've got going on here. So we've got our red circle, and it's moving slowly outwards. And then if you see here, I'm sure you did, we've got on the outside is everything's blurry. And I felt like this really symbolized, like it's hovering around the Create You, and I thought it kind of created like an image of when you create you, when you find yourself, it clears everything up. So I felt like that was really like an ominous kind of stab towards like when you find yourself, creating you, when you create yourself, you clear everything up. You get rid of that blurry outside part when you find yourself, and that's kind of what that resembles, that outwards blur. And the 3 lines that were added in here of audio are right here down at the bottom. You'll see those. They were added for. They wanted that in there, so we put that in there. Another piece that this blurry part helped out with, they were having an event over here in the corner. I think it was insurance something, I don't know, I don't know what it was, but they're having an event and they had all these tents set up, and I was like, oh, this sucks, because it's like taking up their beautiful yard they have. Well, this little blurry circle thing kind of helped out with it, and that's probably another thing nobody notices until you point out. There's a whole set over there, but of course it's like half a second worth of video. Well, that's few seconds worth of video, so
State University.
I don't think anybody's really concerned about it. I love this shot right here. This is a beautiful shot. I did that with the Mavic Pro 2. That's a 4K drone, and it gets all the shots you want. It took me forever to get this shot, and and this shot right here was scary because I got so close. I did all this by hand. I didn't set waypoints or anything. Of course, you grabbed the controller and I just went for it, and that's what I ended up getting. I got really close to this tree. You can see this tree right here. I can show you the whole video. That's there's a few times. I did this take like probably 12 times, and Alexis did not like it, because originally it was gonna be like the running part of the video where she's running. She would would be running, and then it would trans in and do this drone shot, not a handheld shot, and then it would go up like that. But when it came down to the post editing, or the editing of the video, I found out that to make it this short and to push everything together, it just wasn't going to look right. So I created this, and I was like, wow, you know, that just really, it's a cool shot to end the video on. It just looks really good. And I love that the little circle. I love that. I like the circle. so another now that we're talking about meaning behind video, let's talk about not there. It was very red scene right there. It was the punching bag scene, very red, kind of like going for what you want. I like that. Oh, that's exactly where we were going. This shot right here.
I fully intend on continuing to reach my goals throughout my time.
That was done with time remapping. So, of course, in this version, it's cut and shortened down even more. But in the other version, it's just time remap. So this is like sped up to like almost 1,000%. I think it was like 700%. And then we whip around, and you got a really jittery, putting that effect with the, I can't show you because it's a nested clip, but I put that effect with the stabilization, and it did not like it. So you have to nest it and then put another thing on top of it. And when you speed this thing up and then you put the stabilization on top of it, it wasn't working out. So what I decided to do was put this sideways blur in there to give it this really cool, like, fast movement kind of thing. So it wasn't cool. It's like a motion blur kind of thing, because if you just speed it up, it just looks silly. But if we put this motion blur in there, it looks great. So anyway, we got that part, and then we go into this, and right before this part, she's talking about her goals. She's talking about where she wants to be, how CSU helps her get to her goals, and I felt like this would be great. This door scene right here, it just it shows off the building, but at the same time, I felt like this is a glow, this is a mask off glow, so I basically cut around the doors right there, and then I put like a golden glow right there. And I felt like she was heading for those doors out the building to conquer her dreams, go do what she wanted to do. I felt like that fit perfectly. Put that beautiful glow, that's her goal, that's where she's shooting for, and that's where she's gonna go. And CSU's gonna help her do it. So that's that. Just really, I don't know. It's just really simple things, and just planning it all out. Really, these shots were kind of just done right and left on different days, just different times, and then put together in post-production. And it just, through days and days and, just weeks of putting things in different places, you find all these perfect spots for everything. And I think it really turned out very well. Like I said, you've got your storyline, so we've got this thing. It kind of starts off mellow, and then it works its way up, so you get a little more condensed and complicated right here. It kind of climaxes up. As you can see, it gets very complicated right there, and then you have your reliever. You get back out, and it's very calm. I'm very proud of this video, if I may say so myself. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it could have been better. Let me know if you saw anything in here you would have switched around or changed to really fit the story better, make the story better. I would love to hear that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was a cool shot. That's another one of those visually, my computer hates this part. It took me forever to render this part of the video. When we go into this weird purple hue kind of thing, oh man, my computer hated this because it was going from 1080 footage to 4K footage. 4K is really complicated. This computer's old, it's not doing that. And then we were going from this weird effect thing that for some reason took up a lot of GPU to do this, but it got around to it. And then this 4K footage of the clock tower they have, just beautifully going in. I love it. Most of it. Another speed ramp moment right there.
Hard work and dedication is necessary
That's all
to make your dreams
slowed down. The whole video is pretty much slowed down like to 80%, just to really add like a cinematic feel to it. Ooh, yeah, right there. That was another great one. This right here, this was a pain. I did this shot so many times. Alexis will tell you, we ran a mile trying to do this shot. And the drone shot. So she was running and running and running, but we finally got it together. I did this with a tripod. So I held this camera with a tripod and then put stabilization on top of it and then cropped it in. So I tried to stay away as far as possible and then cropped it in with stabilization to try to give it the best chance it could at not being grainy, but look beautiful.
Determined.
So I just made this video to show everybody what all goes into making a video. Even 60 seconds. 60 seconds can take weeks just to put together because all the stuff that goes into it. Audio design, filming, all the problems you encounter, the editing of all the raw footage. You know, this footage compiled of 3 or 4 hours of footage before I edited it all down. We've gone from 4 hours to 60 seconds, so we've cut everything out, and that all has to be watched and cut down and put together. It all has to be edited and put together, and it just has to be done the right way, and it has to be done with lots of time and care. So I just like to show everybody, I like to just show people what all goes into it so you can understand. So I hope you enjoyed the tour of our video here, and please subscribe if you like the video, and if you want to see more of these, comment, let me know, like the video, and if you know this goes somewhere, we will definitely make another one. I've got plenty of videos, like AMC videos, whitewater rafting videos. Those are all on my channel, or they will be on my channel. I'll leave little links up to here to my AMC's video and my whitewater rafting video, you know, or they'll be here somewhere. I don't know, whatever. Just go watch those. Let me know what you think. If you want to see a video about those, let me know. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.